Hey YouTubers, it's Chris from Gravy. Now today I wanted to talk about how to get started with Shopify and dropshipping. And I got a question about this specifically, and I've heard it many times, is, how do you start in dropshipping? How do you create a store and start selling things before you've got any sales or any social proof or anything to show people? And it's a tricky one, but everyone has to do it, and there are some ways to get started. So I'm just, and I wrote an article at gravytrain.io, help.gravytrain.io. If you're interested, I'll link in the bottom of the video. But this covers some of what I want to talk about, and a lot of it, has to do with obviously your niche and what products you choose. I like high ticket drop shipping. The margins are bigger. You can spend more on ads. You get a more easy ROI when you've got more profit margin to play with. That said, a lot of consumer products can be drop shipped, and you just have to be smart about your marketing. So, how to get started? The one thing I'll tell you is you want to choose. I'm going to assume you've chosen a niche and something that's not too competitive, that you can get local dropship suppliers, or at least local to your country. You can use worldwide brands or salewho.com to choose your suppliers or your manufacturers. There are lots of other ways to, you can actually just Google search manufacturers. That's how I did it. You find your niche and you just start finding manufacturers and brands, and you work backwards and try and find their dealer pages and just apply as a dealer. So I'm going to assume you've got your niche. You've opened a Shopify store account, and the first thing is really, you've got to just start adding products. Now, even if you don't have a dealer agreement with somebody, or a reseller agreement, or a distributor agreement, you will need to sign some things if you find a manufacturer. You need to show that you're legitimate, and you need to put high quality photos and a quality site together. Do not, I've got some do's and do nots, but do not try and create your own logo. Do not put some poor quality photos or descriptions from the manufacturer. You've got to spend a lot of time on your design of your site, as well as the content that you write. So, the don'ts. I'll leave this here for you to read at gravytrain.io. But basically, hire experts. Go to Fiverr, go to Upwork.com. Get a professionally done logo. I actually used a great site called Looka, and Looka is a logo site. It used to be called Logo Joy, and it's for like $60 US. You can create a logo. You can do it yourself, and in fact, the price might have even gone down. It might be even down to $30 US. And it does a professional logo, and it uses AI to suggest layouts, and you get infinite number of revisions, and you do it yourself, and you can have a logo in 5-10 minutes, and it'll look good. So look at looka.com. Anyway, so you start a store, and you're like, okay, and here's again some of the worldwide brands: salewho.com, Looka. Here's some services that you might want to look at. Get your logo, get your design done by a Shopify expert. Go to the Shopify community, community.shopify.com, and get some help, professional help. It'll pay for itself 10 times over. You can tell a badly designed website a mile away. Shopify will give you some free themes. You can even get a free theme like Debut or others, and or Minimalist, and just get a Shopify designer to add your logo and make your colors consistent. Choose a palette of no more than 3 colors, for example. That's Too many people just put all these weird colors and different font treatments. Keep it consistent, keep it clean, minimalist. Less is more. Um, so once you've got, you know, once you've got an idea of your niche, go to other websites like wayfair.com or wayfair.ca, even Amazon. Do retail arbitrage. So put up some products that you can sell, um, that are, you could, if you actually do sell them, you can actually buy them at a slightly cheaper price and you add 10-20% markup to, just to get started. That's one way. Retail arbitrage is great. Um, you know, you can go to wayfair.com, list the exact same product brand, um, and then resell it. And if you do sell something, go and you buy it from them and you sell it to your customers. So these are ways to get started. There's also a lot of apps that will help you. You'll need, as I've covered this on how to set up a website, a decent Shopify site has you need social proof. So you need plugins or Shopify apps that allow social proof. I have Gravy. Gravy Sales and Marketing helps with sales pop-ups, photo reviews, and referrals, and email marketing. In Shopify, you can actually go into your payment settings and you can add options or payment providers. You can add options to pay by bank draft or money order, not through a Visa or a credit card. And so you can add different manual payment methods, like bank deposit is active. So, and that's where if you don't have any sales yet and you want to show some evidence of sales, you can actually put in your own information or customer's information, and pretend that somebody has bought something from your store, and it will show up on sales pop-ups or apps such as Gravy Sales and Marketing, or other pop-up apps that you use. And mine is free, by the way, so I do encourage you to check out Gravy Sales and Marketing, but on the Shopify App Store. But that's just one way. So you can either actually make sales by arbitrage. You can change your payment settings so you can accept bank drafts, and you put in, you pretend you're a customer and do it from the front end of your store, and then you'll have some sales activity showing up. Just be careful with this. You can't put in dummy transactions, and if you're accepting payments, you have to make sure they're fulfilled. This is one thing on Shopify. If you get paid by somebody and it shows your order as unfulfilled for too long, they might flag your account as fraudulent and close you down. So you have to be careful about that. But the other thing too is with Gravy, for example, the one thing that we added was add to cart pop-ups. So you can even show activity when people are adding items to their shopping cart but not buying. And this is in the sales pops section of the Gravy app. So you can have purchase, or actually orders. There's a pop-up template for what's shown for orders, and there's also abandoned carts, we call them, or just basically cart ads. These are things, again, that help build trust. So, and you really do need, you have to develop reviews. You can also cut and paste other people's reviews. If you don't have, ideally we have a review portion to our app, but you can go to other, like Wayfair, you can go to Amazon, you can cut and paste reviews, and just be careful about how you do this, but you can show that this product, this brand name product, has reviews, and you don't claim they're yours. But until you get reviews, it's just another strategy to build trust in people coming by. So those are kind of some tips just on how to get started. It's tricky to get your first sale, and it often takes weeks, if not months, to get your first sale. But you do have to show you have to show evidence of some activity. And again, once you get a bit more established, just going to show you a review app that I use is great. You can have reviews on the front page. I've got 30 reviews here. You can scroll through them. This is gold. Your conversion rates will triple, literally triple, when you've got a section of good, authentic reviews. And I'm going to assume that you know all the tricks about, 1-800 numbers build trust and 3-day shipping. You need a shipping policy. You need about us. You need some payment logos. I have recently added financing, which is a bit more of an advanced technique, but for larger ticket items. So these are things, and you show your manufacturers who you're a dealer for. You can guarantee lowest price. You got to guarantee the shipping. Build trust. These are all trust. And you see the pop-up on the bottom. These are the items either added to cart or purchased. So just those are a few tips just to get started. You want a professional site, use some experts, Upwork, Fiverr. You need to make sure that you have some sales activities, some social proof, and even if you don't have that, add some reviews, add some sales activity through using non-credit card payment methods, and just start to make sure that you show as much activity as you can. Like add to cart activity is still good activity. It shows people are interested. Get your friends to come by your site and add to cart, and any sort of activity helps build trust. So hope that's helpful, and yeah, keep at it.